If you have access to the exercise files for this course, then you can download them and put them wherever is convenient on your hard drive. I've dropped them onto the desktop here. Let's take a look at what we got. This is a 3ds Max project folder structure, and there are all these very specifically named subfolders. The only ones that are really significant are scenes, scene assets, render output, and import. Scenes stores all of the scenes for the course. This is where all the models and animation can be found. And there's usually one scene file per movie. Some of the movies don't have scene files at all because you're starting from a blank scene. Notice also there's a subfolder in here called XREFs, and that is a series of scene files that are referenced into another scene file. And I did this in order to save disk space. I didn't want you to have to download many gigabytes of data. And so some of these files are used in these other files. We'll talk about how XREFs work later in the course. Also in scene assets, especially scene assets images, we've got a bunch of texture files for the course. And these are images that are applied onto surfaces in the scene. Then we have render output, and these are rendered images that I've created. And some of these are pretty sophisticated here using the Autodesk ART or Autodesk Ray Tracer. We'll talk about the render process and why you would choose a certain renderer over another. There's also rendered image sequence or animation in there, just at draft quality. And then finally, in the import folder, there's just a single Adobe Illustrator file of a simple logo. Those are the exercise files for the course. We'll look at how to create a 3ds Max project folder structure in the following chapter. Also, if you're viewing this course on a mobile device, a set-top device, or your membership doesn't provide access to the exercise files, that's okay. You can still follow along by watching how I use the files. All right, let's get started in 3ds Max 2017 Essential Training.